fictional. It's Barefoot Billy.
The kid burglar. Yeah, he's not a real celebrity. Thumbs down.
There was a multi-state manhunt for the boy. Broke up almost every home on the island.
Yeah, for Doritos. Who gives a shit?
Hey guys, you want to start soon? This is where his mom lived until she died last week. No kin, so they're doing an estate sale. Realtors booked us for a 3-day clean.
Think Barefoot Billy knows his mom's dead?
Probably not. He's still a fugitive. Nobody's seen him around these parts in years.
Until today, when he comes to avenge his mother's death by murdering unsuspecting maids.
All right, girls, have fun. Value mates proud.
Wait, you're not helping us?
My A team. You got this.
Think these are worth anything?
Looks like the top half flew off. There was half. Earlier we saw, I noticed when I stuck my finger towards this thing, that it
Yeah, I think so.
poked at me. And I noticed a little piece of other fiber that sitting there that must have blown in or something, or on my finger. And it joined this one, the first one. Wait.
I'm
Oh,
not
shit.
stealing this. This is a Nazi. See, it has little swastikas on his arms?
Yeah, the other half is somewhere else. They're so light, you can't even touch it. That's why I have to be so careful, because touching it could just,
You don't think the realtors
you pull your
noticed
finger back and
that
it's not
the
there.
TV is gone?
But you did see, if I move my camera and back, sometimes that's how it
Well, I'm not going to say anything if you do, but I
um,
don't want any part of stealing.
oh shit, it just lunged at me, see?
Sorry.
Where did you go? Okay, it's down
Do you want upstairs or downstairs?
there. Oh,
Let's flip for him. Heads, you take Dad's mom's room. Tails,
oh crap, now it's on me. Oh crap, I don't want this shit on me. Oh, yeah. Don't get on me. Do not. Look, it's backed off. Whoop, 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 whoop. I do not want this. I mean, it is on me, it's in me, but I don't want it on my finger. Even though they're all over me and I just can't see them, thank God. Yeah, literally, I cannot see this unless it's got the UV light. And this is very, very small, folks. This is not as big as it looks and in the camera. This is minuscule. Let's see. Maybe I can... Well, you saw my finger. See my finger in relationship to that little bastard? Where are you? Where did you go? Oh, shoot. Did I screw it up? See, you just barely touch it. They can get on, they get on you. There it is. I can see it lit up on my... Oh, shoot. UV light. I'm so glad to know that my camera will pick this up. I just didn't think it would. I mean, I've put the UV light on some things to see if it was highlighted. I mean, iridescent blue, not even has to be a fiber, just a, well, just anything. That thing right there is supposedly a wart, but it is no wart. It isn't. I believe me.
Why would somebody lock a kid in their room? Oh, I can top that. You should see the creepy ass shit going on in the kitchen. Lock, lock, lock.
And there's a lock on the pantry, too. Think it's a diet thing?
Sorry, I was getting listening to that
I
movie.
think she locked up her food like she locked up her son.
So, see.
I wonder why.
See how it glows?
Junk food.
William?
Yeah. That's part of the thing. all these little things that are glowing, those are all little somethings. I don't know, they're like rough little pimples or something, but, you know, it seems like this thing masks itself to meet all kinds of different things that naturally go on in our bodies. We all have little bumps, we all have little ingrown hairs, we all have this and that, but they don't glow. They don't. If I go put this on another person, they're not going to glow. That's because they're different. They're two different things. Well, that's what I believe anyway. Those aren't fibers. Those are just something else with Morgellons. So cool to know, because my still shots, they do not pick this up. They do not film. I mean, they do not. Some things about it will not show. It's just a big bright blue light, you know, and that's
Hi, it's
obviously the UV light.
We've been trying to reach you.
Shit.
Down with a fever.
It got on me.
Okay, I'm in Whitney, but I'll be there in 40 minutes.
No, we have to send her home. Candy's here with a fever. Her grandfather picked her up.
What? Why would you call my dad? My dad's not in emergency contact.
Maddie's dad authorized it. He couldn't leave work, and we tried you and your mom repeatedly for half an hour. Hey, Kelly! I'm in work. This is my kid. Will you grab my shit, please?
This is my leg. The top part of my leg. That's a lesion. Like a big pimple.
I'm so sorry.
Don't be. Just taking control.
Bumps all over. Sores all over.
There you go.
Thank you so much.
It's a peppermint mochaccino.
Yeah. Next time I'm gonna make sure I put my phone on vibrate. I'm really sorry about this, guys.
Yeah, hey, we're happy.
I have a sore down here.
I mean, if you want, we can.
And it is so sore. It has been there over a year. This bottom part right now, I can see that I see is glowing like bright yellow.
So I should probably go ahead and get
It's a bad sore. It's almost like a person with diabetes, which I don't have. A sore that won't go away. It's been there over a year, and it hurts. It's the only one in my whole body of any kind of scratches, sores, or anything that hurts. I can't even touch it. And Dr. Gon's like, oh, put some petroleum jelly on it. That's just one of those blah, blah, blahs. And I'm like, he knows about Morgellons. He's been to Morgellons conferences down in Austin, Texas. But I don't know what he thinks exactly. He told me one time, we know what Morgellons is, but we don't know how to... We know what it means and what it is, but we do not know how to treat it. They don't know what it is, but they know as much as they can right now without any money or research.
Just you don't come around much.
See how it's glowing? Well, let me see if I can... Inside this crater of a sore is that glowing stuff. Whatever that means. But I'm convinced this isn't just a sore that's not healing. It is Morgellons, because there's like, sometimes I take a picture that looks like wormy things inside down in that, like a volcano, you know? But it's glowing. I mean, it is. Let's see. When I'm looking at without the camera, it is like, I don't know. I'm so fat now, I can hardly see down there. My eyes don't see well at certain distances, which is this one. However, I think that glowing stuff is whatever it is. It's just another part of Morgellons, and it's just loving eating on me and sucking my blood. And oh, there's a fiber. There's a fiber. Oh wait, is it?
I'm Frankie.
Yeah, there's one, but I'm more interested in this right now. Anyway, I'm trying to get this thing to heal, and it just won't. It just won't. So I've got to go back to him, and we got to go from there because it's so sore, and all around it here for about 1 inch outside the center of the circle. It's red. It's beet red. Here, I'll show you what it looks like without the UV light on it. Oh, let me turn this flashlight on. Oh, wait. I don't have that. Oh, yeah. No, I don't. Wait, where's my flashlight? Here we go. There. There we go. I turned it. See? I turned it off when I was videotaping because I thought it would interfere, and it would have. Look at that. See that? That's nasty. That is nasty ass. And all around it, look at all that brown stuff skin. He says, oh, God, he just doesn't know what's wrong with me, but look at my skin. I mean, my skin's alligator skin. Look at my arms. Actually, not that one, because I've been scraping those things off. See that?
Okay, can you get somebody to switch with you?
See there? See that? That's not crepe. That is not crepe. This arm's worse because I've done nothing to it. Scraping the bubble things off. Those have been there almost 2 years. And I told him I think there's something under there, and I think someday it's going to come to maturity or whatever, and it is now. Stuff's starting to come out of every one of those little bubble things. I'm just so pissed off. Dr. Gone just is kind of like, he's kind of I'm looking for the word, not ignorant, but kind of just like doesn't want to try to find out what's going on or how to help because it's too frightening. Morgellons, ugly ass word for it. It just shouldn't have been coined that. But because now it's got such it's a word that is associated with delusion of parasitosis, which that can happen. That is a fact, and it does exist. Let me turn off this. It is an existing condition, mostly characterized by, only by mostly chronic drug users. I think some people that don't do drugs have had that, but I think they have a chronic OCD condition where they just can't stop picking at themselves. But in the case of a drug addict, chronic drug user, they get so whacked out they get no sleep for days and weeks. I guess I don't know how a person could do that. Well, obviously they can't, and they think there's things crawling on them, and they swear to it, and they think they see them, and obviously I'm looking at some things that are real. I've seen things appear on my skin. I've had my skin start bleeding for no apparent reason from a little tiny scratch 6 times now in the last year, and I was scared to death when it happened the first time. Don't give a damn now. There's nothing I can do about it. At any rate, Dr. Gone, I'm sorry, I was talking about the picking. Obviously, chronic users are all whacked out and wiped out and wired up, and they swear that there's something there, and they try to get it out. I saw a picture one time of a girl that had been doing heroin and methamphetamine. This was in a book or online or something. She had picked her skin about a size of an apple down to the bone. You saw the bone. You actually saw the bone, and in this lower part of the arm, let's see, what would it be? Is the ulna, whatever the 2 bones are, I should know that. I'm a medical assistant, but the ulna and the radius, I think, or something. You saw both the bones. It was like after eating a turkey leg. It was gross. It was greenish, and oh my God, the girl was hospitalized. I can't believe it. And so that's how serious that can be. Their teeth fall out because they don't brush them, and the drugs get in the gums and rot their gums. And the other thing, there's like 3 things that's common with that. Teeth fall out, delusion of Paris. Oh, they swear that, and they pick these things they think are bugs and samples, take them into wherever, and they aren't. They look under the microscope. They aren't bugs. They're a group of fibers, I supposedly believe, all piled up. Well, Morgellons does that. Morgellons can twist its little fibers into a ball with one sticking out. It's the weirdest damn thing. However, people that display that sort of behavior and actions, and you know, you can observe that they do not have blue fibers or any fibers. They don't have iridescent fibers. Well, that's one positive diagnosis of Morgellons. So you see, unfortunately, those two things have common symptoms, a few, but you must have the fibers to be diagnosed with Morgellons. Otherwise, I could understand why people think I'm just picking my skin. Well, the reason is because when you see something like that you know you didn't put there, or you didn't accidentally scratch yourself, these things appear on me all the time. Anywhere, mostly my arms and legs. But I gave up trying to find out what that is because I've asked Dr. Kahn. He didn't know. You know, things like that don't happen to the drug people. So, and yeah, I'm all wired up about this. I have been for 2 years. This is ruining my life. It's ruined it. My skin looks like it's 150 years old. And look at that. I mean, look at that. Anyone that can tell me that looks normal. And this has all looked this way from nice smooth skin that I had, a few freckles, nothing much, to this in 2 years. Thing is, I've been telling him, Doc, there's something, my head itches, my flaky stuff's coming out of my scalp. It isn't dandruff. Oh gosh, and I think that Morgellons attracts multiple pathogens as well. That's been mentioned many times, and I'm living proof because there's other little things that I see come off me, or I scrape off, or something, being very careful, look under a scope, and it's just a foreign something. I mean, it is not just a piece of dirt, and it's not a grasshopper. I don't know, it's somewhere in between. So frightening, but anyway. So every one of those little bubbles is an organism, a thing. I don't know, is it larva? Because things are coming out of them now. Now they are, it is. I wish I had the film, or the shot I had yesterday. I don't know, y'all, but anyway, that's my 2 cents, and that's, my story, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, goodbye.